Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon Go video. In this video, I'm going to be showing all of you guys how to catch Heatran consistently using excellent throws. So by now, most of you probably already know how to use the circle lock method, but just in case you don't, I've actually gone ahead and made it its own separate video, so you can reference that if you still need to. There will be a link at the end of the video as well as in the description below. But with that being said, we're just going to go ahead and dive into the two main things that I want to go over in this video, which is going to be the circle size for Heatran and the throwing pattern. So the first thing I want to go over right now is going to be the circle size for Heatran. So the upside to this is that it doesn't actually move around, which makes it really nice, but the downside is that the circle size is so small for the excellent range that it makes it really difficult to hit it, and sometimes you just end up hitting the great range even though you think it's actually in the excellent range. So as you can see on screen right now, I have a couple examples going where I actually end up hitting the great range even though it looks like I should be hitting the excellent range. And so what I want you guys to do right now is pay attention to that circle size on screen, because that is what you want to be setting up when you go for those excellent throws. Now with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the throwing pattern for Heatran. And so once you've gone ahead and set up your excellent range accordingly, what you want to do is you want to wait until that attack animation starts like usual, then you want to start winding up the Pokeball, and as soon as Heatran brings down its right leg, that is when you want to throw the Pokeball to the middle of the right side, which will ultimately make contact with that excellent range right as it reappears. And so what will end up happening is that Heatran will first bring up its left leg to make a big stomp, and then it'll go ahead and bring up its right leg right after, and that's when you want to throw the Pokeball, so it'll ultimately make contact with that excellent range right as it reappears. And so I've actually gone ahead and included plenty of visual examples for you guys to check out and kind of get a good idea of how I'm throwing the Pokeball, as well as the timing itself. My timing isn't perfect or anything like that. You can definitely throw it a little bit earlier, but for the most part, I do make sure to hit it on point, and of course, I am able to land that excellent throw every single time because I am throwing to the middle of the right side. Again though, watch these examples as many times as you need to get a good idea of what you need to do personally, and I do apologize for any left-handed throwers out there. Unfortunately, I can't really throw left-handed, but you know, ultimately you just have to mirror this on your side and it should be the same exact process. So like I said, watch this over as many times as you need to grasp the concept. I've included plenty of visual examples, some slow-mos in there, and so ultimately if you just practice this and you just kind of mimic everything I'm doing on screen right now, you should have no problem hitting those excellent throws after a few attempts. And honestly guys, it'll help you out so much by landing those excellent throws. I can't not stress how important it is to make sure you get those because of how much it increases the catch rate on the Pokemon. So initially the base catch rate is 2% without golden raspberries or anything like that, and so when you add a golden raspberry together with a curveball and excellent throw, that actually brings it all the way up to 16%, which doesn't seem like a lot, but trust me, when it comes down to RNG, that could be the deciding factor whether or not you catch it or don't catch it. So really important that you make sure that you get those consistent excellent throws. It's not impossible, it just takes a little bit of practice. I know some people have been complaining online that Heatran is difficult to catch, as well as the excellent range is kind of hard to hit, but honestly guys, if you follow my visual examples and you just kind of do exactly what I've been doing on screen, you should have no problem landing those consistent excellent throws. And this is actually really important because Heatran is actually a meta legendary Pokemon. Unlike a lot of the legendaries that we've gotten in the past, Heatran is actually going to be very useful in the future given its, you know, amazing attack stat and its high defensive stat. I mean, it is easily outranked Entei at this point, and Moltres is still better for DPS, but Heatran is by far the better Pokemon for TDO, so definitely worth getting your hands on a few of these. And so ultimately, I really hope that this tutorial helped you lock down a few good ones. But with that being said, that is pretty much going to do it for this video. Like I said, watch this over as many times as you need to. But you know, if you did enjoy it and found it helpful, feel free to hit that like button down below. As always, I'd really appreciate it. And if you'd like to see more Pokemon Go content, make sure to hit that subscribe button for future videos. And I will see you all real soon in the next one.